16. Mind-blowing facts about Cambodia. Love Hut, the world's most unique tradition. 16. Cambodians have a strong tradition of public napping. In Cambodia, especially in the capital city of Phnom Penh, public napping is an incredibly common sight. If you walk along the streets at noon, you'll easily come across people lying in hammocks, dozing under the shade of trees, in parks, or even on small tuk-tuks. The Khmer people consider short naps, lasting from 20 to 40 minutes, an essential method to recharge energy for the rest of the day. Small offices, barber shops, convenience stores, and eateries are all quite relaxed about letting their staff take quick naps. Unlike many Western countries, where public napping might be seen as unprofessional, in Cambodia, it is completely normal and widely accepted. In fact, a short nap is viewed as an important way to care for one's mental health. This cultural trait reflects the slow-paced, gentle, and deeply humane rhythm of Cambodian life. Even as society becomes increasingly modernized, the tradition of public napping remains strong, naturally woven into daily life. If you ever have a chance to visit Phnom Penh, be sure to experience a midday nap amid the lively yet soothing atmosphere. 15. Cambodia, the heart of Southeast Asia and South Asia, nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia. Cambodia is not just home to Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument globally, but also boasts numerous unique marvels that many remain unaware of. Spanning an area of 181,035 square kilometers, the country is roughly the size of Missouri. However, it houses Tonle Sap Lake, the only lake in the world capable of reversing its flow seasonally, expanding up to 6 times its size during the monsoon season and forming one of the most biodiverse ecosystems. Cambodia experiences a tropical climate with 2 distinct seasons, an unbearably hot, dry season and a rainy season that can be so abrupt that the streets of Phnom Penh transform into rivers overnight. What's truly remarkable is that despite the challenging weather, the people of Cambodia consistently showcase their warm smiles and exceptional friendliness, making visitors feel right at home upon their arrival. With a population of nearly 18 million as of 2024, Cambodia ranks among the countries with the highest proportion of youth in the world, with over 60% of the population being under 30. Notably, Khmer, the official language of this nation, has one of the longest and most intricate writing systems in existence, featuring an alphabet of up to 74 characters, posing quite a challenge for foreigners to learn. However, what truly sets Cambodia apart is its national flag, which is the only one in the world to feature an architectural structure, specifically the Angkor Wat temple, rather than just a general symbol. This magnificent wonder is positioned right at the center of the flag, embodying the enduring pride of the Cambodian people and their culture, especially since Buddhism is the state religion here, with about 90% of the populace being practitioners. If you are seeking a destination that is both mystical and rich in incredible history, then Cambodia is a place you simply must visit at least once in your lifetime. Now, regarding women in Cambodia, when one considers the beauty of Southeast Asian women, the charm of Cambodian women certainly cannot be overlooked. They possess a unique and gentle beauty. Their most notable feature is perhaps their smooth, sun-kissed skin, often likened to the color of the evening sun, which is greatly admired as a standard of beauty here. Another appealing aspect is their long, glossy black hair, typically styled up high or neatly arranged, which highlights their oval faces and deep, expressive eyes. However, it is not just their looks that leave a lasting impression. It is their gentle, shy smiles that remain present even in challenging circumstances. Additionally, they always wear the sampot, a soft and elegant traditional garment that enhances the grace of Khmer women. In today's rapidly evolving society, young women in Cambodia are increasingly proficient in English and adept with technology, while still preserving the beauty of their traditional culture. Their charming mannerisms and communication skills, along with the graceful Apsara dance passed down through generations, highlight their heritage. In recent years, it has become common for Cambodian women to marry foreign men. Many, particularly those from rural areas, see these unions as a pathway to better their lives and support their families. Since 2011, Cambodia has put in place strict rules to safeguard the rights of women marrying foreigners. Not just anyone can marry a Cambodian woman. If you are interested in knowing more about these regulations, please leave a comment with the number 7 and an exclamation mark. And if you would like us to share tips on how to connect with and win the heart of a Cambodian girl, do drop a comment with the number 8. We will be glad to assist you with answers. As you make your way through the streets of Phnom Penh or other cities, you will observe that used cars from the US and Japan are quite popular. The roads are often filled with older models from Toyota and Lexus. In contrast, the import tax on cars in the US is very low or even absent in certain markets. However, in Cambodia, the import tax on cars ranks among the highest in Southeast Asia, being 2 to 3 times higher than in the US. Despite this, there remains a strong demand for imported used cars from the US and Japan. A pre-owned Toyota Camry that is priced at around $825,000 in the US can end up costing between $16,50,000 to $24,75,000 in Cambodia once taxes are included. However, Cambodians are willing to pay a higher price for an older model Toyota Camry or Lexus RX, which are the most preferred cars on the roads of Phnom Penh. Interestingly, many of the imported cars come with left-hand steering wheels, but local mechanics modify them to right-hand drive to cater to local preferences while still adhering to Cambodian safety regulations. Despite being used, Cambodians have a strong belief that Japanese cars are reliable and experience fewer mechanical problems, while American cars provide robustness and a smooth drive, making them suitable for the country's road conditions. In fact, some Toyota Camrys from the 1990s can still be seen on the streets of Phnom Penh, highlighting the impressive durability of this brand. If you also admire Toyota and Lexus cars, please leave a comment with the numbers 4 or 5. Number 12 refers to the love hut of the Kroong people, which is one of Cambodia's most intriguing customs. In some remote regions of northeastern Cambodia, there exists a traditional practice that astonishes many around the globe, the love hut of the Kroong people. Unlike numerous cultures where parents have a say in their children's marriages, the Kroong people grant their daughters complete autonomy in choosing their partners. When a girl reaches the age of marriage, her parents construct a small wooden hut for her, where she can invite young men to interact, get acquainted, and determine who would be suitable for marriage. What's so special is that the girl has every right to refuse if she doesn't feel a connection with the young man. If he does not meet her expectations, she can continue meeting other prospects without any pressure from her family or society. This is seen as a means to ensure that their marriage is founded on true love. If both the girl and the young man agree to go ahead with the marriage, their families will organize a wedding ceremony according to traditional customs. After the wedding, the husband will join his wife's family. He will gradually adapt to the lifestyle of his wife's family and will be recognized as an official member of the community. Although this custom has been in place for centuries, today the influence of modern lifestyles and other cultures is causing it to slowly fade away. For the Kroong people, however, the love hut is not merely a small hut in the woods. It represents the freedom of choice and a beautiful tradition that deserves to be treasured. Number 11, the Angkor Architectural Complex, one of the greatest wonders of the world, was built in the 12th century during the reign of King Suryavarman II. Angkor Wat, the largest religious structure on the planet, was initially dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, but later transitioned into a Buddhist temple. Even more astonishing, the entire Angkor complex covers an area of 1,626 square kilometers, which is nearly 4 times the size of present-day New York City. It was once the capital of the Khmer Empire and one of the largest cities in the medieval world. The construction involved millions of tons of sandstone, with some blocks weighing as much as 1,500 kilograms. In fact, the stones used in Angkor Wat are heavier than those employed in the Egyptian pyramids. The exact methods used by the ancient Khmer to transport these massive stones remain a mystery that continues to puzzle scientists even today. Angkor is renowned for its famous temples, such as Payon, with its enormous enigmatic stone faces, and Taprom, where gigantic tree roots intertwine with ancient ruins, creating a scene reminiscent of a Tomb Raider movie. The intricate system of canals and reservoirs allowed Angkor to flourish for centuries, but it was ultimately forgotten and overtaken by the jungle. Today, Angkor stands not only as Cambodia's top tourist destination, but also features on the country's national flag, symbolizing a glorious civilization. If given the chance, would you like to witness this wonder with your own eyes? Please leave a comment with the number 2 if yes, or number 3 if no. Number 10. Life in Phnom Penh. If New York is modern and Las Vegas is vibrant, then Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, is a blend of the past and present, tranquility and liveliness, creating a unique charm of its own. The traffic in Phnom Penh is truly distinctive. Tuk-tuks, motorcycles, cars, and bicycles weave through roads where traffic signals seem to do little to ease congestion. During the daytime, Phnom Penh showcases a striking contrast. Tall buildings and lavish shopping malls coexist with bustling traditional markets where locals bargain over every rupee while buying vegetables and meats. Along the banks of the Mekong River, you will find people leisurely enjoying iced coffee, slurping noodle soup, or simply observing the hustle and bustle around them. Close to the Royal Palace of Cambodia, the magnificent Golden Khmer architecture still stands proudly, serving as a reminder of a glorious past. Just a few lanes away, local markets like the Russian market and Orsi market offer a vibrant mix of traditional foods, clothing, and jewelry, creating a lively and colorful atmosphere. As night sets in, the city transforms completely, sparkling and vibrant, rivaling places like Bangkok or New York. The banks of the Tonle Sap River are prime spots to take in the city's nightlife, featuring numerous bars, eateries, and bustling pedestrian streets. If you fancy a more romantic and serene environment, choose a rooftop bar to admire the twinkling lights reflecting on the Mekong River, soaking in the beauty of a city that is both lively and tranquil. Phnom Penh is undeniably one of the most captivating cities in Southeast Asia, where every street corner and every person has a unique tale to share. Experience the unique tuk-tuk service. If you happen to visit Cambodia and you haven't taken a ride in a tuk-tuk, then your trip remains incomplete. Tuk-tuks are not just the most popular means of transportation here. They also provide a local experience that you won't find anywhere else. These three-wheeled vehicles boast a simple yet remarkably convenient design. They feature a spacious passenger compartment at the back, accommodating 2 to 4 people, while the driver operates a motorcycle in front. Tuk-tuks have a maximum speed of 30 kilometers per hour, making them perfect for short journeys around towns and cities. They can easily weave through narrow lanes or traffic congestion. The cost of tuk-tuk rides in Cambodia is less than half that of taxis. And if you're savvy at bargaining, you can enjoy a very budget-friendly and delightful ride. What's really special is that each tuk-tuk driver doubles as a tour guide. They share stories about the history and culture and can even direct you to some delectable restaurants that don't appear on Google. Additionally, many drivers pick up a bit of English to communicate with tourists. One important tip for travelers is that tuk-tuk drivers may not be familiar with street names, but they know the well-known landmarks quite well. So instead of giving an address, it's more effective to mention the name of a market, temple, or nearby landmark for quicker and smoother travel. Number 8 highlights the unique stilt house culture of the Khmer in Cambodia. In the rural areas of Cambodia, the sight of stilt houses emerging between rows of sugar palm trees has become a symbol of life here. Approximately 70 to 80% of rural residents continue to reside in stilt houses that are elevated over 3 meters, a practice that has been around for thousands of years and persists even today. Why are Cambodians so attached to stilt houses? Firstly, Cambodia is situated at the lower reaches of the Mekong River, where flood seasons can raise water levels by up to 15 meters, and stilt houses help families avoid flooding. Furthermore, with the presence of wild animals, snakes, and other dangers. Living above ground is the safest way to protect families. However, that's not all. The space underneath the house is often utilized for raising livestock or serves as a cooking and resting area during hot days. Many travelers may wonder why some houses have pink curtains. This is not a random occurrence, as some might assume. It serves a specific purpose. According to traditional Cambodian culture, families with daughters of marriageable age must hang pink curtains to subtly indicate to young men in the village that they have a daughter ready for marriage. In Cambodia, any unmarried girl of marriageable age, irrespective of her actual age, has the right to hang pink curtains. Once the girls get married, the pink curtains are taken down. This is an ancient custom in rural Cambodia. If you ever get the chance to travel to Cambodia, do not miss the opportunity to visit these charming stilt houses and experience this unique culture. Number 7 is the popular tourist destinations in Cambodia. Cambodia is not just about its mystical temples. It also offers stunning beach paradises with white sands, blue waters, and fresh air. If you're on the lookout for a place to enjoy unspoiled nature, relax by the beach, and engage in thrilling adventures, then Koh Rong is an absolute must-visit. Often referred to as the Maldives of Southeast Asia, Koh Rong features untouched beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush green forests. It's the perfect spot to switch off your phone, leave your worries behind, and connect with nature. One of the most enchanting aspects of Koh Rong is the phenomenon of glowing plankton at night. When you swim in the dark waters, millions of tiny glowing organisms illuminate the surroundings, creating a magical experience, as if you're swimming amidst the stars. While Koh Rong represents a serene paradise, Sihanoukville stands out as the busiest beach tourism hub in Cambodia. Here, you can discover the pristine Otras Beach or soak in the lively atmosphere of Serendipity Beach with its vibrant beach bars. Furthermore, Sihanoukville is a key transit point to stunning small islands like Koh Rong Samloem, where you can indulge in snorkeling and explore lush tropical forests. If you have a penchant for fresh seafood and wish to enjoy a tranquil, picturesque seaside setting, then Cape is the perfect destination for you. Renowned for its Cape seafood market, where you can select live blue crabs and have them cooked right there. The black pepper crab here is so delectable that visitors often return just to indulge in it. Additionally, one can trek up to Cape National Park, where the winding paths through lush greenery let you appreciate nature's beauty in a uniquely different manner. Amidst all this, the Cambodian people celebrate Chalch Namthme, their traditional New Year. Come April, Cambodia transforms completely. The atmosphere is vibrant, laughter fills the air, and the lively, water-splashing festivities signify the most significant time of the year. Chalch Namthme, also referred to as the Khmer New Year, takes place in April and marks the transition between the dry and rainy seasons. According to Khmer traditions, this is a time for the old to depart and the new to arrive, with water symbolizing purification, good fortune, and a fresh beginning. Thus, during the 3-day celebration, Cambodians engage in various traditional rituals such as making offerings at temples, constructing sand mounds, and releasing birds and fish in prayer for peace, health, and bountiful harvest. However, the most thrilling aspect is the water splashing festival. Throughout the streets, locals and tourists come out armed with buckets, water guns, and even hoses to splash water on each other. The wetter you get, the luckier you are deemed to be. There are no age restrictions for this joyous celebration. No matter who you are, just step out and you'll instantly be enveloped in the vibrant festivities and find yourself caught in the refreshing water sprays. Number 5. Cultural aspects of daily life for Cambodians. The Khmer people primarily reside in traditional stilt houses that are well suited to the climate and effectively help prevent flooding during the monsoon season. During meals, they often eat rice with their hands, a time-honored practice that reflects their connection to ancestral traditions. One of the most characteristic features of Cambodian culture is the greeting style, known as Sampia, which involves clasping the hands together as a sign of respect. The height at which one clasps their hands depends on the social status and relationship with the other person, thereby indicating the appropriate level of respect. The Khmer are gentle, friendly, and hospitable, but there are some behavioral customs that travelers should be mindful of. For instance, it is considered inappropriate to pat children on the head, as they regard the head as the most sacred part of the body. Moreover, in rural areas, touching women or shaking hands without prior consent can also be viewed as impolite. Now let's talk about the sugar palm, the green treasure of Cambodia. If you've ever journeyed through the rural regions of Cambodia, you've probably seen tall sugar palm trees standing majestically in the fields. These are not just ordinary trees but also the national symbol of Cambodia, intricately linked to the lives of the Khmer people for generations. The sugar palm can grow to a height of up to 30 meters, boasting broad leaves and dark brown fruits. However, what sets it apart is its sap, which is collected by climbing the tall trunk and gathering the sweet liquid from the male flowers. This sap can be boiled down into palm sugar, fermented to create palm wine, or used in traditional recipes. Locals also use the palm leaves for thatching roofs or weaving them into fans, baskets, and even ancient palm leaf manuscripts. Interestingly, sugar palm played a role in the construction of Angkor Wat, as the ancient Khmer utilized palm sap as a binding agent, enabling the massive stones to endure for centuries. Presently, the image of the sugar palm adorns Cambodia's coat of arms and currency, serving as a testament to its sustainable benefits. If you ever get the opportunity to visit Cambodia, make sure to savor a refreshing sip of sugar palm juice, enjoy a piece of sweet palm sugar, and admire the rows of sugar palms towering in the sunset. That's the moment you'll truly feel the essence of the unique Khmer culture. 3. Unique festivals in Cambodia. Held in November, Bonam Tuk is one of the most vibrant and eagerly awaited festivals in Cambodia, signaling the change in the flow of the Tonle Sap River. The highlight of the festival is the Grand Dragon boat races, where hundreds of paddlers dressed in colorful costumes dip their oars in unison, creating a remarkably impressive spectacle. The most intriguing aspect is that the people of Cambodia believe that the winning village will enjoy a bountiful harvest and favorable weather throughout the year. Apart from boat racing, the festival also showcases fireworks, flower boat parades, and artistic performances that keep the atmosphere lively both day and night. In contrast to the excitement of Bonam Tuk, Mekpochea stands as one of the most revered Buddhist festivals in Cambodia, celebrated on the full moon of the third lunar month. On this day, thousands of devotees gather at prominent temples to offer prayers, meditate, and listen to teachings about Buddhism. One of the most beautiful rituals is the candlelight procession at night, where hundreds of monks and devotees carry candles and walk around the temple 3 times, creating an enchanting, serene, and sacred ambience. Next, let's talk about traditional cuisine of Cambodia. First up is amok, a dish of fish or shrimp steamed in banana leaves with rich coconut milk, mild kruang, and fragrant herbs. This dish is essential during traditional festivals, if you're looking to savor an authentic Cambodian breakfast. Opt for Bai Sach Kruk, which features grilled pork over charcoal served with white rice, sweet and sour fish sauce, and fresh vegetables. A simple yet delightful combination that is sure to awaken all your senses. Additionally, there's Kui Tiv, a hot noodle soup with pork, shrimp, eggs, and fresh vegetables is a popular breakfast option for the Khmer community. While Namban Chok, which consists of fish noodles served in a fragrant broth, along with fresh vegetables, is the perfect choice for those who prefer lighter soups. For a tastier experience, you can try Lap Khmer, a minced pork salad mixed with ginger. garlic, herbs, and fish sauce, which strikes a delightful balance of spicy, salty, sour, and sweet flavors. Lastly, if you're in the mood for a wholesome dinner, samlur kako, a chicken soup with potatoes, carrots, onions, and herbs, will definitely leave you satisfied. Each of these dishes captures the essence of Cambodian cuisine and provides a unique and memorable taste experience. Give them a try to truly appreciate the soul of Khmer cooking. Moving on to the cost of living in Cambodia, if you're on the lookout for a place with an economical cost of living while maintaining a decent quality of life, then Cambodia is a great option. In Phnom Penh, rental prices range from around $150 for a single room to about $250 to $500 for a modest two-bedroom apartment. If you're willing to explore the outskirts, rental prices can be as low as $120 per month. Utility charges for electricity, water, and internet usually fall between $50 and $130 per month, depending on how much you use. Eating out is also quite affordable. With a budget of $200 to $400 per month, you can enjoy a wide range of meals, from street food to fine dining restaurants. If you can purchase fresh ingredients from local markets and cook at home, your expenses can come down to approximately $150 to $220 per person per month. Transportation is quite convenient too, with tuk-tuk or motorcycle rides costing just about $50 to $100 per month. Public transport fares are also very economical, around $15 to $20 per month. And for those keen on exploring, Cambodia offers numerous beautiful tourist attractions that are quite affordable. Other expenses such as gym memberships hover around $30 to $50 per month, while haircuts and personal care items typically cost around $100 per month. Overall, with a budget of $500 to $1,000, you can live comfortably in Phnom Penh or other major cities, depending on your lifestyle and preferences. Given these costs, would you consider settling here? If yes, please choose one. If no, please choose 0. Share your answer in the comments. If you would like us to provide visa information for Cambodia, kindly leave a comment with the number 9. I will select a response. We've just explored 15 unique and fascinating facts about Cambodia together. I hope this has given you a fresh perspective on the country. Don't forget to follow our channel, like, and share the video to support us. See you in the next one.